Hey guys, it's me, Trevis with PlayerProps.ai, and this is our play of the day. Now, first things first, let's go through the basics. If you're watching this video because you're losing a lot of bets and you want to win more of them, let's go through the basics of what is free and how to hashtag apply yourself. If you're looking right above my head, if you're on desktop site, you'll see it above my head. If you're on PlayerProps.ai, you'll see this on the bottom menu. But the first thing you want to do is you want to click on that Discord button and join the free Discord. Follow the steps and gain access to sync your account. That's step number one. Step number two is creating a free account on the PlayerProps.ai site you see on the screen. Free account. After you click a free account, you want to, let me see if I can line up my finger right up here. You want to click that help button. Again, if you're on your mobile phone or whatever, click on the help button. It's going to be on the bottom menu. Watch that video. That'll help you learn everything you need to know about what the site offers and how to use it to create more winning bets. And then, of course, step three is subscribe to this YouTube channel. I do this show Monday through Friday to teach you and educate you on how to use the site. This is not a pick show, even though I do find plays on each episode. It is an educational series to teach you how to play or how to use the site to create winning bets. As I mentioned on every episode, it's similar to a driver's ed course. I'm teaching you how to drive. If you never get behind the wheel, you are defeating the purpose of the show and you're shooting yourself in the foot. So those are the free things to knock out of the way. Now, let's go over yesterday's episode. So what was yesterday? Thursday. So on Wednesday's episode, we swept all our plays. On the first opening day of WNBA, our cover girl hit. On Wednesday, the cover girl hit, and we swept the show. And then on yesterday, we had Vandersloot as the cover girl. I really hoped that I put Stewart there because I would have had 3-0 record with cover girl. But Vandersloot, because Caitlin Clark and the Fever are so hot trash, they got blown out by 1,000,000 points. So of course, when there's blowouts at the end of the game, they put all the reserves in. The spread was only 8.5, I believe, at tip-off. So if they kept it close to that 8.5, Vandersloot would have not been taken out early, and she would have gotten the stats she needed to hit. So the combo prop we had for her was points and rebounds, and I believe it was 13.5. So she needed 14 total to win. She finished with 13 exactly. So she hooked us because that 0.5, if it wasn't a blowout, if the Fever weren't such hot trash, and Caitlin Clark did her job and scored some gosh dang points, then we would have had another back-to-back sweep show. You can't play in a blowout like that, so, it's inevitable. We did hit Stewart, and so it was a 1-1 day, and we're going to try to sweep again today here. Everybody, then the Discord, everybody that's part of the VIP Premium who are using these WNBA tools, besides just watching the show, they're actually hashtag applying themselves, and they're using what I'm teaching them how to use the tools. WNBA has crushed it for all of our VIP players. VIP members. We're seeing tons of winning screenshots in Discord already. The AI seems to be really, really accurate so far, just this early into the season. So we're really excited about that. I don't know if it's more accurate than MLB pitching strikeouts, but it's pretty close to the accuracy we have for that stat. But we're going to find out what we're going to be playing here today. So as always, I never look at this before I start recording. I actually had somebody crying in our YouTube comments because I think the comment for yesterday's show was, what were they whining about? Oh, it was, they go, why don't you just do all the research beforehand so when you start the show, you're not babbling? That defeats the purpose of the entire episode of this entire series. This is how you apply yourself and how when you're looking at the tools, this is how your brain should be working. So I'm saying everything that my brain's doing so you know exactly how your brain should be working when you're using the tools. So forget what your name is in YouTube, stop crying, and apply yourself. All right. 2 games today. So yesterday we had 1 game on the slate, 2 games. This is what I'm going to look forward to because the WNBA is expanding. Next year we have the Golden State Valkyrie. I don't think they're adding a second next team next year, but they're expanding a lot, and the popularity of WNBA with Clayton Clark and everything that's happening is growing interest, which means more money, which means more teams. So when we have more teams, we're not going to see 1-game slates. We're not going to see 2-game slates. We're going to see 3, 4, 5 every single day. So that's something to look forward to in the future. But since we only have this many teams right now, we have 1-game and 2-game slates. So right now we have Connecticut versus Washington and Minnesota versus Seattle. Top plays, the 35% percentage difference. Brianna Jones is 9.5 points. And something I always mention is I always try to shy away from single-digit points props. But as I mentioned on yesterday's episode, 9.5 means she needs 10 to hit and 10 in double digits, so maybe for WNBA we can do 9.5 lines. But I'm going to look real quick at all the other things here. Let me look at, so we seem to have a lot of success with the combo stuff, so I'm going to start with PRA actually. There's nobody that has a really sexy difference on PRA. So Courtney Williams is up top with 13%. Which is the true value difference is what, 3.16. The line is nice. The FanDuel is saying that she has a 56.52% chance of going over. So these numbers again are what the sports books are saying, what FanDuel is saying, because that's what's selected here. So FanDuel gives it a minus 130 over odds, which this implied is the exact same thing as this. So what FanDuel first does is they say, what is the odds that we give Courtney Williams for going over 23.5 PRA? Okay, we think she has, based on their models and their AI, they say she has a 56.52% chance. And so on their system, they start with that, and then they turn that, and the mathematical value of this, on the odds format, is minus 130. So what we're doing is we're just reverting to what they started with. So we know it's minus 130 because we see that on the app. So we say, okay, what is the mathematical calculation for the implied chance of that exact odds number? And again, 56.52. So that's how to use implied. It's just what FanDuel says the chance is. It's not what we say the chance is, because what we say is what the AI projection says. That's us. AI projection is us. Implied is the books. So make sure you remember that when you're applying yourself and using these tools on your own. So nothing too sexy on that. 20% is the highest on rebounds and assists. So Courtney Williams is a higher difference on just that instead of doing PRA. I'm just going to go through these real quick. I don't like 2.5 rebound stats. It's too low. I don't like rebounds and assist stats to have super low lines. I like the stats, but I don't like super low lines. Brittany Sykes, points and rebounds, 24%. I like that. I don't like any of those. Wait, so Brittany Sykes was points and rebounds, right? 24%, but if you go straight to points, it's 26% with a minus 110 line. So FanDuel says that she has a higher chance of going over points and assists than she does just points alone. Oh, wait, no. Points and rebounds and points alone. Yes. Minus 118 line, minus 110 line. Okay, so. Look at this real quick. So, all of these greens was last season. So all these greens here were last season. This red one here was her first game of this season. She only had 8 points. So take that into account. The only game she's played, she hasn't hit. So this is why I say the past data, the last 5, the last 10, isn't crazy important. Like this 80% isn't crazy important to pay attention to, because there could be a lot of changes in the roster and playing time, which if she had 9.5 for her first game, we would have looked at all this like, oh man, she's covered every single time. But then again, she didn't hit because again, every season there's sometimes roster shakeups. I don't know if that's the case for Connecticut at this very second, just by looking at the screen, but the fact that she's 0 for 1 on a 9.5 line makes me shy away from her, even though her projection is 12.81 points for tonight's game. So we're gonna back pocket that right now. Okay, so let me look at, so Brittany Sykes' points and rebounds is 24%. Let me look at her rebounds. She's not even at the top, like, she's 28, okay. So she's projected at 1.5, about 1.52 more rebounds with minus 144 line, 59% chance. Okay, so rebounds, look at her points again. So rebounds, points is this. Rebound, points and rebounds. Okay, so that's our first play. Brittany Sykes, points and rebounds. You can do just points, you can do just rebounds. But I'm going to do points and rebounds. Brittany Sykes, points and rebounds. Let's look at what she did at the last game. Okay, her only game so far versus the Liberty, she got 24, and her line's 20.5. So she's 1-0 at this line right now for the season. But she has been pretty consistent last season as well at these numbers. So yes. Brittany Sykes, points, rebounds. That's play number 1. We're play number 1 so far. So for play number 2. Courtney Williams keeps popping up top. So let's see what we want to do for Courtney Williams. She might be the next play here. It's not enough. It's not enough true value difference, though. Not enough. Alyssa Thomas. We played Alyssa Thomas in game 1, but I forgot what the stat was. It wasn't PRA, was it? I think it was just points or something else. Maybe we did do PRA with her. Game 1, she got 13 assists. That's right. We did something with her where she missed because she was just dropping dimes instead of, I think we did points with her, but she was dropping dimes instead. She had 13 assists. And she's averaged 9.8 over her last 10 games. And she's gotten 6-0 at the 8.5 number. So, and the sportsbooks, the FanDuel's definitely saying they're favoring it because they're giving it a 56.9% chance. Maybe we go with assist. I don't really like that's the. I don't know that. Yeah, because she was dropping dimes like crazy. Okay, those are the 2 plays. We've got to that point. Alyssa Thomas over 8.5 assists, and Brittany Sykes over 20.5 points and rebounds. Now, I had a lot of people in the comments, not a lot of people, there's like 1 or 2 people in the comments and in Discord saying like, man, like as soon as I watched the video, the lines got bumped. That's the whole entire point of getting premium. So right now, it's 11:57 a.m. Eastern time. If you have premium, you could see this at 9 a.m., 8 a.m., whatever time in the morning you want to, and you can, because I'm teaching how to use it, you can hashtag apply yourself, and you would already know that Brittany Sykes and Alyssa Thomas are good plays. So it's the entire point of getting full access to everything, because you don't have to wait on the video. I'm already teaching how to use it, so there's already people that have locked in all these things, and maybe they've bumped the lines themselves. Brittany Sykes, points, rebounds. Alyssa Thomas, assist. So I did mention yesterday on yesterday's show that if we get to 2,000 views on yesterday's show and 2,000 subs on the YouTube channel, we're giving away 3 people, giving away a free month to 3 people. We did get the 2K views, but we did not get the 2,000 subscribers on a YouTube channel. So because this is Friday and we don't do shows on Sunday and Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to offer that one more time. If this show gets 2,000 views, and by Monday's show, which gives you technically 4 days, roughly 3.5 days, to promote and share the YouTube channel to all of your friends, all the Discords, all the groups, and every place where you know that there's sports bettors or prop players. It gives you 2 extra days to do that. So 2,000 views on this video and 2,000 YouTube subscribers by Monday's show. So typically by like Monday at noon Eastern time. If you guys can do that, we're going to give away 3 more free month subscriptions to Premium. And instead of dropping your Discord name for today's show, drop what WNBA team is your favorite, or what WNBA player is your favorite, or which team you think is going to win the title this year. So anything WNBA related. Let's do that instead of just dropping your Discord stuff, because, I mean, we already know your Discord usernames from the last episode. Yeah, 2,000 views, 2,000 subs, 2,000 YouTube subs equals 3 people winning a free month of Premium. Lock these plays in, and good luck, guys. We'll see you on Monday.